Hey everyone, I'm going to go over all the different blood vessels that are here on our arm model. And the first one I want to start off with is the axillary. So this is the axillary artery. And the name changes. So it goes from axillary to brachial because we're here in the upper arm. And the brachial artery comes all the way down this way. So it comes all the way down until we reach the elbow. So once we reach the elbow, the name changes into the radial artery, because it's where your radius is. So the radial artery comes down, and then you can also see it here on this side. So that's the radial artery. And then if we work our way back up, what's on the ulnar side, you have the superior collateral ulnar artery. Okay. So now we've identified the radial, so now let's look at the ulnar. So the ulnar artery is here, so it comes all the way down. And then we then form this arch right here. Okay? So this arch is known as the superficial palmar arch. But before this superficial palmar arch can form, we have the superficial palmar branch of the radial artery, because that's where it's coming off of. Okay, so we've now formed this, and so let's look at the ones in the hand. So this is common and this is proper. Okay, so this is the palm of the hand. So we have our common palmar digital arteries, right, because it's the digits. And then this one is the proper palmar digital arteries. Okay, so we've identified those. So now let's work our way back up. So here we're near the elbow. We have both of these are interosseous arteries. However, this one is anterior, right, because in the anatomical position, this is the anterior side, and this one is the posterior interosseous, right? So what interosseous means is in between bones. So inter and then osseous refers to bone. So these are arteries that are found in between the radius and the ulna. And so we follow this posterior interosseous artery, and then we can also see it here on the back side. Okay, so now that we've identified most of the ones here on the anterior side, let's look at the dorsum of the hand. And so this is where your metacarpals are, and what they term this, right, it's on the dorsal side, so it's the dorsal metacarpal arteries. And here on the ulnar side, right, this is where your carpal bones are, where your wrist is. So this is the dorsal carpal artery coming off the ulnar branch, because it's on the pinky side. And the last one is here on the humerus, and so it wraps around the humerus, so it's known as the anterior circumflex artery. All right, and that's it.